Confederate currency, Chris Hamrick, Chaos. One final time, one final rematch for the World XPW television title, which is hanging high above the ring. And look at GQ Money. What is this? I mean, come on. Aiken, oh, look at that shot. Right in the mush of GQ Money from Confederate currency, Chris Hamrick. And you can hear it. You can hear the impact as this match is, yes, officially underway here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Irish down. Chaos, leapfrog, up and over. And look at this sidewalk slam. No, counter from Chris Hamrick. It's Chaos off the ropes. Leapfrog from Chris Hamrick. Hip toss. No, look at this. Monkey flip. And Chaos, look at this. Lands on both feet. The agility of both these men is phenomenal. Up and over now. Going for the belly to back. No, but it's Chaos with the upper hand. Another Irish whip from pillar to post. Hamrick jumps off. Oh, look at that spine buster. Beautifully executed from the Rock superstar Chaos, World Television Champ.
That's how you fucking do it!
GQ Money and Veronica Kane look very pleased in the early goings of this match. And Chaos, this could be a mistake. John, with these fans here in Philly. Once again in the early goings, but it's Chaos. Going outside of the ring, what is this already? You gotta be kidding me, already going for the ladder? No. Yes, we got ladders laid out all across the ringside area here at Viking Hall. And Hamrick still suffering at the hands of Chaos. Look at this drop kick, no. Sliding the ladder out of the way, Chris Hamrick. Quick up and over springboard, look at this. Moonsault right on top of the Rock superstar as Chaos goes down on the concrete bar. Look at this once again. Beautifully executed. Desperation from Chris Hamrick. Chaos still grabbing the back of his head. Hamrick down, going into the ring wisely. Chaos still regrouping on the outside. Coming in the hard way, Chaos. Slingshot from Confederate currency. Oh, Hamrick. Oh, look at this, going between the legs. Hamrick looking around. Boston Crab. Look at this Boston Crab into a surfboard. Confederate currency, Chris Hamrick really wrenching away at the back now of Chaos. Chaos trying to get out of the swinging pendulum, and look at GQ Money coming into the ring. Atomic drop from Chris Hamrick onto GQ Money, and what's Hamrick doing now? Hamrick looks like an Indian deathlock, and now a dragon sleeper onto GQ Money, and a sleeper onto Chaos. GQ Money tapping out so very quickly. Huge clothesline as GQ Money goes flying down, and both men of the Enterprise are down. Chris Hamrick thinking on both toes tonight. Huge chop from Confederate currency, Chris Hamrick right under the Rock superstar. What the hell was GQ Money thinking? The XPW TV title is on the line. Challenger Chris Hamrick going against champion Chaos, and another chop from the challenger. Another Irish whip from pillar to post, reversal from Chaos. Up and over goes Chris Hamrick. Look at this pin. One. Nope, not even a one count. Oh, look at that. Shot right into the second turnbuckle, right into the munch of Chris Hamrick. Power slam from Chaos onto Hamrick. Chaos trying to regroup, stomping now at the face of Confederate currency, Chris Hamrick, and it looks like he's calling for a ladder once again. Chaos with that ladder, what the hell is he doing now? Chaos perching that ladder right on top of the ring post. What the, oh, look at that. Groin first, right on the top rope. Chaos still with that ladder up top. And now it's Chris Hamrick. Whoa, what a shot that was! Right to the side of the head, and you can hear the impact echo throughout Viking Hall. Confederate currency, Chris Hamrick now with the leg drop. And down goes Chaos, but Chaos still suspended on that top rope, basically stuck at Hamrick's mercy. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Well, look at this with a steel chair from out under the ring. Confederate currency, Chris Hamrick. What the hell does he have in mind here? Chris Hamrick, what is this? Trying to unperch that ladder now from the ring post. Chris Hamrick with the ladder in hand. Instead of going for the title, look at this insult to injury. nailing that steel chair right between the eyes of Chaos. Confederate currency, Chris Hamrick still with that ladder in hand. Chaos still suspended on the near side. What is this? Oh no, don't tell me. Drop kick, oh my goodness, did you see the impact? Not only see it, you can hear it once again, fans. GQ Money now looking very concerned. What is Veronica Kane doing? Veronica Kane in the ring, and Chris Hamrick wants to go part, but look out, from behind, GQ Money slithering out of the ring. And it looks like he thinks he's thinking on his 2 feet. I think he's just chicken. I don't think Chris Hamrick had that in mind. Chaos driving Chris Hamrick's head right into that steel chair in the center of the ring. Chaos busted wide open. You can see the blood starting to flow down the face of the XPW television champion. That's Chris Hamrick still laying down after that face was driven right into that steel chair from high above. On the shoulders now of Chaos. Look at this. From the top, double team. GQ Money. Once again, take a look at this, fans. The elevation as Hamrick goes flying down. Looks like he hit right on his shoulder. What a devastating top rope leg lariat that was from the Enterprise. But fans, come on. This is not a handicap match. This is supposed to be one-on-one between champion Chaos and challenger Chris Hamrick. But Chaos definitely having the decisive advantage thus far with the assist of the Enterprise at the ringside area. GQ Money handing Chaos this king-size ladder in the ring. This industrial-sized ladder. And it could be Chaos now going for the title that's hung high above the ring here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Veronica Kane looking very confident. Chaos with Hamrick scoop up and plants him in the ring. Chaos climbing the ladder. Look at this, Chaos. Yeah, he's not even suspended above the belt. What the hell does he have in mind here? Chaos taking those giant steps above Chris Hamrick. Chaos! Oh, look at this moonsault! But Chaos missed! Hamrick just barely, and I mean barely, got out of the way! Look at this! Fans, a victim of his own ego! Chaos, I mean, he could have had the match won! But instead, the Rock superstar, he had his showboat, and he came up short. Chris Hamrick regrouping as the ladder still perched on the side of the ring. Shots now from Chaos. No, but it's a duck underneath. Kick to the midsection, to the face, off the ropes goes Hamrick. Duck underneath from Chaos, kick to the midsection from him. And now it's shots from the Rock superstar. Elbow right to the side of the head of Chris Hamrick, and Hamrick stays. Chaos with the second ladder now in the ring, going after Hamrick. Hamrick moving out of the way, off the rope. Whoa, what a shot that was. Ladder to face as Hamrick nailing Chaos. Chaos going out to the concrete floor. And now the Enterprise looking very determined. Now it's Confederate currency, Chris Hamrick setting the ladder up right in the middle of the ring as he looks like he's going to go for the XPW TV title. But Chaos with the table. Very frustrated right now. Hamrick setting this ladder up. What the hell is he doing? It's on the side of the ring, but GQ Money in the ring, grabbing the leg of Chris Hamrick. Hamrick trying to shove. GQ Money up. Flying guillotine. Flying guillotine from the ladder. My goodness, what a devastating maneuver. And that had to take a lot out of both men. Once again, the flying guillotine. Chaos leaping from that top rope as Hamrick was perched on that ladder, driving Hamrick down to the center of the ring. Both men down, but what's Veronica Kane doing now? Veronica Kane trying to distract referee Hernandez. GQ Money, Chaos, looking to both, in my estimation, possibly double team Chris Hamrick here. GQ Money jawing away. Challenger Chris Hamrick. Oh no, look at this. Chaos going for the title. Going for the television title. Chris Hamrick barely getting up. Springboard, look at this. Oh no, drop kick. And Chaos goes down. Chaos going crashing down. And and that was close. That was close. Kaos, he was inches away from flying over that top rope, ultimately onto the concrete floor. Once again, the double team effort from the Enterprise. GQ Money getting caught on that top rope by Confederate Currency, Chris Hamrick, and this is what I was talking about. Chris Hamrick having to waste his time on both men. What's he going for now? The Dixie driver from the top. GQ Money crashing down. Once again, beautifully executed by the challenger, Chris Hamrick. Kick to the midsection from TV champ Kaos. Gonzo bomb onto Confederate Currency, Chris Hamrick. And now once again, the tide turning again. As Kaos has the upper hand in this match. Everybody on their feet here at Viking Hall as Kaos once again sets the ladder up in the center of the ring. Going ultimately, it looks like now, for the World Television title. Looking up at the title, trying to get position now. In the center of the ring, Chris Hamrick is down and out. Kaos looks groggy himself. GQ Money trying to regroup himself on the outside of the ring. And Veronica Kane looks, Kaos scaling the wrong side of the ladder. This guy's dazed. This guy's confused. What's he thinking now? He's pushing the ladder over, folding it up. Kaos, he's lost his mind. He's gone bonkers. And Chris Hamrick is still down and out. Kaos could have had this match won by now. But he wants to inflict more pain, more damage onto the challenger. Kaos for the top, 450, no, but he missed. And that was desperation. That was desperation how Chris Hamrick got out of the way. What the hell was Kaos thinking? Kaos could have had this match won. But it was possibly his ego, once again, getting the best of him. And you recall, fans, Kaos in this match has taken so many shots to the head, chair shots, fists, elbows. Obviously, this man not in his right mind right now, chop from Hamrick. But we can also see that Hamrick is busted open as well. Irish whip, right to the ladder goes Chris Hamrick. Perched on the side of the ring. Kaos going for ladder number 3, it looks like. Oh no, Kaos! No! Hamrick getting the legs up, dodging that ladder. Kaos looks like he's making a ladder sandwich now. These ladders wedged within each other. And I don't think Kaos had that in mind. That's Chris Hamrick once again, clothesline duck underneath, neck breaker. Kaos just barely, and I mean barely, folks, getting to his feet. A lot has been taken out of him, but also a lot's been taken out of the challenger as well. This match could go either way. As Kaos grabs the giant ladder, the industrial size ladder, stomping away now at challenger Hamrick. Setting the ladder up with the assist of GQ Money. Right beneath the belt, the ladder being set up in the center of the ring. And this could be it. This could be the last opportunity Hamrick has to stop Kaos from getting the World Television title. That's hung high above the ring, but Kaos could barely climb the ladder. He doesn't even know which side he's supposed to climb. Kaos going up top, but look at this, Hamrick. Hamrick getting to his feet, going up as well. Hamrick, Kaos, it's a race for the gold. Both men up top, hammering away at one another. Chris Hamrick, Kaos, headbutt. Oh, look at Kaos fly. Kaos from the top of the ladder, down, crashing to the ring. And Hamrick, yes, Hamrick, about ready to be the new XPW World Television Champion. What the hell is he doing? Leg drop from the top, and Hamrick misses. Once again, the elevation. Kaos getting out of the way. Both these men taking such high-risk maneuvers. Huge shot to the face. Heel kick from Kaos. And it's Hamrick laid out on that ladder sandwich. Elbow drop. Kaos right on top of Confederate Currency, Chris Hamrick. Throwing the third ladder in the ring is GQ Money. The fourth ladder. Look at this. Oh no! Hamrick barely getting out of the way. And these ladders meshed into one another. Chaos shot now to the face. And this looks like a war zone. This looks like a war zone in here. Setting Hamrick on that ladder. What the hell does Chaos have in mind? Chaos on the ladder as well. Climbing. What is this? Right where he wants some no. Oh my goodness! Power bomb! Power bomb on the ladder! And Chaos goes flying right to the external occipital protuberance area. And the fans in Philly are loving the match between Chaos and Hamrick for the XPW World Television title. And look at the back of Chaos as he's been crunched on the ladder craftmatic of his own creation. Say that 3 times fast. Chaos, down and out is Chris Hamrick, scaling the ladder once again, going for the, oh no, GQ money! Hamrick on the concrete floor from high above, and he is down and out. He is down and out. That ringside table barely, and I mean barely, broke his fall, as his legs were the only thing that hit it, ultimately crashing down on the concrete floor. Chaos scaling the ladder with the assist of GQ money. You have got to be kidding me. GQ money hoisting Chaos's feet onto that ladder and no, Chaos retains the title. Chaos retains the title. Chaos is still the XPW World Television Champion.
And still XPW World Television Champion.
Contender status here in XPW. Superstar, as they say in the South, is gone with the wind. What a gallant effort he put out against champion Chaos, however, both men. But it's that man right there that assisted Chaos in the victory, if you ask me. Either man could have had this match won. As the case, what the hell is this? Who is that? Somebody just stormed the ring out of the crowd. He went right up to the TV champ, Chaos. What is this? What? Wait a minute. That's Danny Doring. Danny Doring in the ring, going after GQ money. Driving him down with a DDT. Doring looking right at Veronica Kane. And the crowd in Philly. The crowd in Philly's loving it. Veronica Kane very standoffish. Oh my goodness. Oh. Wait a minute, Doring, don't fall for it. We've seen what happened to Hamrick. And look at this, he's not. Danny Doring with a handful of hair. Oh my goodness, what is this? Danny Doring at the right place at the right time. Doring with Kane. Pile driver. Danny Doring returning to Viking Hall. Why? What is he doing here? Maybe now we can shed some light on this subject.
XPW, welcome to Philadelphia! Welcome to the motherfucking East Coast! Chaos, wrong time, wrong place. You see, this is the building where I made my name. In this building, in front of you, in front of you, in front of you. Atlas, I know you're gonna throw me out of here.
Atlas security circling the ring. Looks like we may have a turf war on our hands.
Guys, we go back, Ronnie, we go back a long way. You owe me this 1 minute to talk to these hardcore motherfuckers. Tonight, gentlemen, I was always taught when you make an impact somewhere, you go after the big dog. Tonight, Chaos, you got a taste of Danny Doring, and I bet you didn't like it. And that's what I want. That's what I want. So, come on. Come on, motherfucker. Let him go. Let him go. Come on.
Danny Doring calling out Chaos, but look at this, Atlas Security now holding Chaos back.
Let him go.
The fans want to see it. The fans wanted to let him Chaos go. And Danny Doring wants Chaos.
I'm getting out of here. XPW, Chaos, that little shitbag, and that cum-guzzling whore. Welcome to Danny Doring's Hostile Takeover!